Hello, dear viewer. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily Pick a Card Tarot reading. I have got 4 agates here, and I ask you to choose the one that works best with your intuition. Your intuition would have you choose it, and we'll begin. I will put timestamps in the description so you can find your pile easily. All right, for those of you who chose this lovely brown and clear agate, different browns in there. We've got the Temperance Angel, we've got the World, and the 3 of Wands. Oh, I love it, I love it. Okay, so this is an excellent spread. The World is about success. It's about completion. It's about having the world. You know, it's feeling on top of the world. So there is a success that you may be coming for you because of the Temperance Angel with the balance and the gradual. The fact that you're sticking a toe in things and trying new things is going to pay off. Look at how that path goes pretty straight to the crown. The 3 of Wands is saying you've invested effort. You've invested some real want to, some real intentionality, and will be seeing your ship coming in. According to these cards, if there's something you're hoping comes back to you because of efforts you've made or intentionality you've set, then I think these cards are saying that will be happening. It may be taking a little while, but it will be happening because you are trying new things and you are being led spiritually, you know? This is really good. This is great. And I do like these cards because there's a sense of ease with them. Each of the characters in these cards is not exerting a ton of effort. Each of these characters is believing. Yeah, they're all believing. They're all calm. They're all, yes, this person, there's some tension in the watchfulness and the waiting in this card. But really, there's success here. There's balance. Sometimes it's all right for it to take a little while because you're moving forward in a balanced way, a balanced and temperate and wise sort of way. You're not giving up your health and your well-being to get there. You're not making it happen by ignoring your wisdom or your need for spiritual nurture. You're not going to ignore that. You're not going to ignore your need for balance. It's sort of a receiving. Yes, you've put in effort. And yes, you'll probably put in more effort, but it's going to be energy driven with those wands. So I do think this is terrific. If there's some area of your life where you've been wanting success, it looks like it's in the making. All right. For those of you who chose this lovely gray and tan agate, we've got the Knight of Coins, we got the King of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Cups. So none of them are major arcana. However, there's some really interesting energy here because the Ace of Cups, anytime you see an ace, that's an opportunity being made available to you. Sometimes it really is a spiritual opportunity. It's spirit-led, this opportunity that's being handed to you. The Ace of Cups means emotion. It's about a fulfilling moment. It's about sometimes a peak emotional experience. It's sometimes just a sense of lovely contentment or peace. It's positive emotion. With that King of Swords, it looks like, and the Knight of Coins, it looks like it's coming out of some practical decision-making, planning, work toward a goal. It looks like, or working a plan, basically. It looks like it's coming either as a result of that or just to support your continued efforts to, yes, this is increasing your security. Health or wealth or other. This is increasing your security. Doing what, oh, I'm so sorry. Doing what is good for you to do on a daily basis. Yeah, it's really about following a plan. But you know, there's some emotion either that happens, a great emotion that happens as a result of it, or just a oomph, you know, a little bit of encouragement and peace and sustenance spiritually along the way. And so that you can follow your plan, even if it may feel like a very logic driven, even a little bit cold kind of plan, but it's not cold. It's really logic driven. It's really just what makes a lot of sense. Yep. So these are good cards. They're good cards. There may be something that you're needing to really take a hard line on, though. It's okay. It's going to be fine. That's mature energy. That's not foolish. That's very thoughtful. That's very wise. It's just sort of, it can be a hard line plan. This is what I'm doing. It can be speaking that out. It can be speaking a truth out. But you're going to get encouragement and help in this endeavor, and it is going to continue to increase your security. So this is good. It is very good. Some of you, this might be about work and following a plan and then doing well. Getting a little bit of positive emotion there too. All right. For those of you who chose this gray and black agate, and a little brown in there, I guess. I love that one. So many bands. We've got the Star card, we've got the Queen of Coins, and we have the Page of Swords. All right. So the Star is wonderful. It is right there, smack dab in the middle, and it's your major arcana. And your Star card is saying you have every reason to be hopeful. Spirit wants you to be hopeful. If there's anything emotional happening here, with water, it can be emotion. You pour it out. You feel it. You let it go. Because really, you need to be hopeful. I see this card come up a lot, I have to tell you guys, during situations that may challenge one's hopefulness. I see that coming up a lot when maybe circumstances are not showing you quite the results you'd like to see, or circumstances are actually concerning you and whatever's concerning hasn't resolved yet. I see that hope card coming up a lot in those kinds of situations because it's sort of spiritually, you're being told to hope, do not lose hope. And if you have emotion about the process, fine, let that, pour that out, let that go. That's okay. The star continues to shine bright above you. See, this woman cannot actually see it. Can she now? She's more concerned with dealing with what's going on right now. But it is shining so bright. The Queen of Coins, that must be an aspect of your personality. The Queen of Coins is an Earth Mother. She is stable. She is rock solid. She is somebody who kind of lends a sense of stability to others. She has that maturity. She can do that. She tends to manifest. She can really manifest some great practical kinds of things. So there's that. And she's solid as she goes. She's that every day of the year. You know what I mean? It's just, that's who she is. She's not going to do anything that threatens that basic security for her and her loved ones. Or, everybody makes mistakes, yes, but the Queen of Coins would be more bothered by her mistakes than others because she wants security and stability. She would be one who, if she made an error in judgment and it threatened the security, for her security or the security of her loved ones, she'd be the one to overanalyze that and, really try never to do that again because she does love security for all. So the Queen of Coins is that energy, and it's wonderful energy. The swords, the Page of Swords, may be a brand new plan that's kind of coming to your intellect. Like it was Ace of Swords, something offered, a truth, an epiphany, a breakthrough offered by Spirit about an issue in your life, about which you may be having a little trouble being hopeful. So you've picked it up. You've picked up that thought. You've picked up that epiphany. You're chewing on it. You're practicing with it. Sometimes, you know what? This woman, she is looking down. So she's not seeing the bright light of the star above her. That's a spiritual star. That's hope. However, maybe she's starting to get an inkling. And she's hearing from her spirit. She's hearing from her inner being that there is a reason to hope, that something new is coming in, that maybe she has an idea and she's playing around with it, like this page is playing around with the sword. So I think you're encouraged to play around with hopeful ideas and plans and revelations. You're encouraged to entertain them. You're encouraged to consider, even though you maybe don't see how this positive thing is going to manifest in your life, I think you're encouraged to play with it and envision it and believe. So there we go. That's a good one. Okay, for those of you who chose this blue lace agate, we have got, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Four of Coins, and we've got the Ace of Coins. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. It's all about, okay, it's time for a shift in something. It's time for a new beginning in some area of your life. It's time for a new era. Sometimes that new era isn't just in one area of your life. It's kind of like an overarching thing, and it's really something that changes. I like that card. You know why I like that card? Because a lot of times people who are seeking spiritually happen to be in a time in their life when there are challenges or there is growth that is happening rapidly. And it is to usher in a new and more positive, spiritually grounded era in their lives. It's to usher that in. So I think that it is time for a new era. It could involve your sources of security with these two cards. It could involve health or well-being, money, just your sources of security and stability. Because Spirit is wanting to give you a new stability, a new source of security. Could be a new source for finances, a new source for improved health, a new source. They're trying to give you something. They're trying to offer that to you. And they're trying to tempt you to believe that you could be entering a new era with that, I think. Because the Four of Coins guy, you know, he's always a little concerned. He's got money. He's got enough. But he's always a little worried, like, oh boy, I better hang on to this tight because anything could come by and take it from me. And that's his feeling. He's not enjoying what he's built. He's not enjoying the work he's done. I think you're encouraged to look for the opportunities and to believe that there really can be a new era coming in where there's enhanced sources of security. Rather than worrying about something being taken from you or dropping some source of security or loss, looking for the opportunities to enhance it and changing that mindset to allow this new era to really come in. I do think that when the Wheel of Fortune shows up like that, we're given a lot of help. We're given a lot of spiritual help to see this new era that they're trying to bring in. We are given help. It's like that's the flow. If we're in the flow of the Spirit, if we're in the flow of the universe, we're going to find ourselves believing it more and more. It's there already. We simply have to get in line with it. So I think that you're encouraged to look for positives coming in, and that will help you get in line with this. All right. Well, I thank you all so very, very much. You take care, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.